Hi. The first time I knew skateboarding, that's all I wanted to do. That was probably once I flew off a jump ramp. I swear, I'm not joking. And I didn't even go off the top. I got into it because of my older brother. Him and his friends, I just looked up to them. I thought they were cool. They were all like pretty gnarly punk rock. They all had crazy hairdos. Well, when I turned pro, it's a little different then. It was '91, and back then there was a contest series. It was the NSA Amateur Series, and that was sort of a benchmark. You know, if you did well in that, or even you won in it, yeah, you're pretty much going to turn pro, because that was kind of the way to prove yourself. It wasn't really videos back then, you know, it was actually more contest driven. I think after that point, it pretty much changed. And yeah, 92, 93 on, the way you became a pro was what you filmed for a video part, and the coverage you got in magazines, and that was it. It was street skating, you know. The first time I got a photo in a magazine, I was 14. It was in Thrasher, and it was a photo of me doing a tail grab 1 foot to fakie on a quarter pipe in Eddie Olguera's driveway. Yeah, on like a 3 foot quarter pipe. It's pretty sick. The most times it took me to actually go back to a spot and get a trick would be 4 times maybe, tops. And each time is, you know, seriously like 3-4 hours of trying. So as far as attempts, I can't even sort of calculate that. I guess sort of the craziest police run-in was, there was a school, there was this bank-to-bench spot people were going to for a while. It was like 5 of us, and we're all like adults, and this like one cop comes in, he's by himself, and he's just like, gun out. 2 hands on the gun, like, all right, everybody sit down, you know, sit down on the table, sit on your hands, the whole deal. And he finally relaxed and sort of talked him off the ledge from shooting us. But a lot of times it's just talking to the authority figure, you know, talk to them person to person, to bring up the local sports team, something like that, you know, make friends with them. Street skating, the appeal has always been that I can do it wherever I'm at. You know, you make your own spot wherever you can. And you can have fun doing that. That's the other thing. You can have fun skating something that really sucks. If you asked me when I was 18 if I'd be still skating as a professional at 36, I would have said, no way would I be doing it. And, you know, somehow, by a thread, I am still going.